Alright, today I'm going to show you how to access Google Docs for student use. You are going to click on Google Chrome, and Chrome is the preferred web browser for Durham Public Schools students and teachers. The website to go to Google Docs for Durham Public Schools teachers and students is docs.dpsnc.net. That is going to take you to the web filter that the school district uses to filter different websites. Your child or the student would put in their, first name, and I'm going to use Maggie Fugan as my example, dash last name, and then their password is the month that they're born, so October, and then the day, 04, and then their initials, capital. And I'm going to select login. This is going to take me to Maggie's Google Drive. When she logs into her Google Drive, in the middle here where it has name, these are the names of the documents that are in her Google Drive. It says who owns it, when it was last modified. Over here you have the link for my drive. You have shared with me, so any documents that were shared with her would be there. So for example, a classmate of hers shared a document with her on November 5th on gases. Anything that's recent to the Google Drive would appear here. Anything that's starred, that has a star next to it, would be in this part, and then trash. Okay, so going back to my drive, there's two ways that you can see these documents. You could go, right now they're in grid view, or you could do list view. I'm sorry, right now they're in grid view, or you could have them in list view. This is the list view. If you do in grid view, it's a little easier to see what they have been working on. Alright, then you can sort the documents in different ways. You can view the details of the documents, and then you have a settings wheel. Okay. Here, you can search for things in your drive. If there's a file or a folder you don't see, you could search for it. Right here, these little squares, 3, 6, 9 squares. If you click on that, that will show you some other things the students have access to in Google. They have a Google site, so if they wanted to create their own website, they could use that tool. They have a calendar. Google Sheets, which is very similar to Microsoft Excel. Google Docs, which is very similar to Microsoft Word. The Drive, which we're in now. Google Slides, which is just like PowerPoint. And then if you click on more, alright, they have different groups they can create, contacts. They have access to maps, Google Maps, YouTube. And then these are other apps for Google that we have currently not used, but in the future may use, is Easy Bibliography. That's to create citations. Classroom, if the teacher was going to use that, she could assign different assignments and projects to the students. So there's different things within Google that they can have access to help them with their schoolwork and their different assignments. Okay, I'm going to open up a document that we're currently working on with the 4th graders on researching the history of our school, Merrick Moore. And here they've learned to create using the sheets, a spreadsheet with John Merrick, and then research on Aaron Moore, and then they're using a website where they're gathering this information and in their own words typing up facts for each person that the school is named after. Okay. If Maggie wanted to share this, okay, right now she shared it with one person. That was with me. She could share it with a teacher, or she could share it with another classmate. So if she wanted to share it with Anastasia, okay, she would just type her name and then it will pop up, Anastasia.Sinclair, okay? Now she can choose whether Anastasia can edit it, meaning make changes to it, can make a comment on it, or can view it. Okay, so let's say can comment, all right? And then she could add a note like, "Hey Anastasia, can you look over can you look this document over and tell me what you think?" or something in that general idea. Okay, and then she can put her name, Maggie. All right, and then she can send that. In here, this is something that I commented on Maggie's assignment, and I gave her a question: where do I find the information for Aaron Moore? And then she can reply to this comment, or she can resolve it, meaning that she came up with a solution and she's hiding this discussion. Now, when I go here to my email and I sign in, I just want to show you what it looks like when it comes through. Okay, so I can come down to Merrick Moore invitation to comment, Maggie Fugan, and open up this email and see that this child is asking me to review their spreadsheet and provide her with feedback. Okay, and then I can open it to see it and comment on it. This is a great way for students to be able to collaborate with each other, with their teacher, without having to print anything, download anything, hand in anything. Everything can be done right here. So they can always, anytime they finish an assignment, if your child has to type something up or has to do a presentation, they can use their Google Docs account to create new assignments, new projects within these tools: Docs, Sheets, Slides. They have something called Forms, where the kids can create a survey and then submit it to and send it to different classmates and gather data. They have Google Drawings, Meister, and then here you can connect for more apps. And there's just tons and tons of apps that they can have access to help them with their schoolwork. Currently, there is no login for parents. However, you can log in underneath your child and see what kinds of things they're learning about in their class. I know that they're using Google Docs in 4th and 5th grade currently, in technology and media class, and as well as in the technology club, and a little bit in their classrooms. Here, they would come up to their name in the top right hand corner, and they can sign out